Welcome back, my fellow nightmare enthusiasts, to a place where shadows dance and history whispers its darkest secrets. I hope you brought a light because tonight we're venturing into the heart of darkness, exploring the sinister side of places most only see in postcards. We're about to uncover the chilling tales lurking beneath the surface of the world's most famous tourist spots. From towering castles soaked in the blood of kings to islands haunted by plagues and despair, we'll journey into the chilling unknown. So dim the lights, turn up the volume and prepare to be terrified, because these are the true stories that will make you question if some places are best left unvisited. Our journey into darkness begins in the heart of London, home to a majestic fortress, a symbol of power and a silent witness to centuries of unspeakable horrors, the Tower of London. Its imposing stone walls have witnessed the rise and fall of empires, but it's within these walls, stained with the blood of the fallen, where true terror resides.
Imagine the year 1536. Anne Boleyn, once the Queen of England accused of treason, walks towards the executioner's block. Her heart pounded a terrified rhythm against her ribs, each footstep echoing the impending doom. The executioner's axe glinted under the cold, uncaring sun, a cruel parody of the crown she once wore. Her blood, spilled on the green grass, stained the very soul of the tower. They say her restless spirit, forever trapped, still walks the grounds, her anguished whispers carried on the wind. Some even claim to have seen her spectral form, a white mist with the shape of a woman, gliding through the tower's corridors, forever searching for peace she never found in life.
But Anne is just one of many souls forever bound to the tower. The chilling cries of the princes in the tower, young Edward V and Richard of Shrewsbury, still echo through the ages. Murdered, some say, at the behest of their own uncle, Richard III, their innocent souls were denied their rightful place on the throne and condemned to wander the halls they once called home. And if you listen closely, on the anniversary of their death you might hear it. The faint laughter of children, quickly replaced by chilling silence, a reminder of the cruelty that unfolded within the tower walls. Visitors and guards alike have reported feeling an icy touch, a sudden drop in temperature, a presence that sends shivers down their spines. But it's not just the spectral residents that make the Tower of London a place of dread. The very stones seem to ooze with the weight of countless tragedies.
Remember the gruesome fate of Guy Fawkes? After his failed attempt to blow up Parliament, he was dragged to the tower, tortured mercilessly on the infamous rack. His screams, fueled by unimaginable pain, are said to reverberate through the ages, a chilling reminder of the price of defiance. Some say the scent of gunpowder still lingers in the air, a phantom reminder of Fawkes's failed plot and the brutal punishment he endured. The Tower of London stands as a chilling monument to the darkest chapters of English history. It's a stark reminder that within those walls, power and paranoia danced a deadly waltz, leaving behind a legacy of sorrow and terror that continues to haunt us to this day.
Our journey into the abyss of history takes us from the bustling streets of London to a place shrouded in mist and silence, a place where even the sunlight seems reluctant to reach, the island of Poveglia, nestled in the Venetian lagoon. This unassuming speck of land holds a dark and tragic past, a history so horrifying it has earned the title of the most haunted place on earth.
Imagine, if you will, the year 1348, the Black Death, a plague that ravaged Europe, casting a long dark shadow over humanity. Poveglia, once a refuge, a safe haven, transformed into a living nightmare, a quarantine zone for the afflicted, a final destination for thousands. Ships overflowing with the sick and dying arrived at the island's shores, their pleas for mercy swallowed by the lapping waves. The air, thick with the stench of death, carried the anguished cries of the infected and the despairing prayers of those who tended to them. As the plague tightened its grip, mass graves, gaping wounds on the island's surface, overflowed with the dead. It's said that the soil of Poveglia is composed of more than 50% human ash, a chilling testament to the horrors endured on this once peaceful island.
But death was not a release. Legend has it that the souls, trapped between this world and the next, unable to find peace, remained. They clung to the island, their anguish and despair seeping into the very fabric of the place. Years passed, the plague subsided, but Poveglia's nightmare was far from over. In the 18th century, it became a dumping ground for the unwanted. the mentally ill, left to languish in deplorable conditions, their desperate cries for help drowned out by the whispers of the dead. One tale speaks of a doctor who, driven mad by the island's energy, experimented on patients, his twisted laughter echoing through the crumbling corridors. He met a gruesome end, thrown from the bell tower, his screams echoing the suffering he inflicted. But the horror didn't end there. Some say his tormented soul still haunts the island. The ghostly peals of the bell tower a chilling reminder of his madness.
Today, Poveglia stands abandoned, a decaying monument to suffering and despair. Fishermen avoid its shores, their nets cast wide to avoid disturbing the souls beneath the waves. The Italian government forbids anyone from setting foot on the island, its tragic past deemed too disturbing, its energy too oppressive. Whispers of disembodied voices, shadows moving in the decaying buildings, and a pervasive feeling of dread are just a few of the terrifying tales from those brave or foolish enough to ignore the warnings. Poveglia stands as a chilling reminder of the fragility of life, the darkness that can consume even the most beautiful places, and the echoes of suffering that linger long after the screams have faded.
Our final descent takes us beneath the bustling streets of Paris, down into the silent, echoing darkness of the catacombs, a labyrinth of tunnels stretching for miles, holding the skeletal remains of over 6 million Parisians. This subterranean city of the dead, a macabre spectacle, draws countless visitors each year, but few are prepared for the true horror that seeps from the very walls.
Imagine descending into the earth, the air growing colder, the scent of dust and decay heavy in your lungs. The light from the world above fades, replaced by the flickering glow of lanterns, casting long dancing shadows on the walls lined with countless bones, stacked high, a chilling reminder of the impermanence of life.
These aren't just neatly arranged stones, they are the remnants of lives lived, loves lost, and dreams unfulfilled. Each skull, each femur, each delicate fingerbone whispers a silent story, a testament to the vastness of human existence and the cold embrace of death that awaits us all.
The catacombs were created in the late 18th century as a solution to the overflowing cemeteries of Paris. The remains of generations were carefully, respectfully moved underground, creating a chilling yet strangely beautiful testament to the city's history. But the transfer of millions of souls disturbed more than just the earth.
As you venture deeper into the darkness, the air grows heavy, charged with an unseen energy. Whispers seem to emanate from the walls, the faint echoes of voices from beyond the veil. Some say it's the murmurings of the dead, disturbed from their eternal slumber. Others claim to hear footsteps following close behind, only to turn and find themselves utterly alone, the chilling sensation of being watched clinging to them like cobwebs.
One tale speaks of a group of explorers who, venturing into a rarely visited section of the catacombs, stumbled upon a section where the bones were not neatly stacked, but scattered, as if disturbed by an unseen force. As they pressed on, they felt a drop in temperature, a wave of nausea and dread washing over them. One by one, the lanterns they carried flickered and died, plunging them into absolute darkness. Panicked, disoriented, they stumbled through the tunnels, the air thick with fear and the unseen. They emerged hours later, shaken and terrified, unable to explain the force that had toyed with them in the depths of the catacombs.
The catacombs of Paris stand as a testament to the sheer scale of human mortality, a stark reminder that we all eventually return to dust. But it's the lingering energy, the whispers in the darkness, the unseen presences that truly unsettle. They are a chilling reminder that some doors are not meant to be opened, some depths best left undisturbed. From the blood-soaked stones of the Tower of London to the plague-ridden shores of Poveglia and the bone-filled tunnels beneath Paris, we've journeyed through some of the darkest corners of history, uncovering the chilling secrets that lie hidden beneath the surface of these popular destinations. Thank you for joining me tonight, brave souls. If you dared to enjoy this descent into darkness, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more explorations into the terrifying unknown. Until next time, remember, sometimes the most beautiful places hide the darkest secrets. Sweet dreams and sleep well if you can.